Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Risky Business. My name is Tim Thomson. I'm the host of the show today, and we're welcoming back John Armstrong on a very important topic around cybersecurity insurance. And so we talk a little bit about cybersecurity hacking and all the buzzwords around brute force attacks and phishing and business email compromise. All of those are different areas and different ways to which the bad guys can potentially get into the business, and we all know that, but we've been talking a little bit over the last couple episodes around different types of controls that we can put forward to help mitigate against that risk or that breach. But what I wanted John to talk to a little bit about today is how does that look within a cyber insurance application or the insurance premiums themselves. So everybody knows they're going to get breached at some point. What steps or what is the insurance companies asking that companies do so that people can understand that a little better?
Yeah, I would say, thanks for the question, Tim. I think every company circled back to some of the requirements, the multi-factor authentication, education of employees and phishing attacks. I think that is in excess of 90% of the claims. All the kind of hygiene things that we talked about earlier in the other episodes are going to be on the application for every insurance company. And again, I got to reiterate that this is not a should have, this is a must have. They're not going to quote your business unless you followed these best practices, because the claims, as alluded to in other episodes, Tim, the claims are so substantial that the insurance companies are looking for you to care as much about being hacked as they care about, paying claims. So these are now must-haves, and they're on every application. And if you're not doing them, in all likelihood, you're not getting a quote.
Right, and that's a good point. These next steps in cybersecurity prevention are things that are required. Back in the old days, it was a firewall and antivirus. We now need to take the necessary steps to increase that tenfold to protect ourselves and our data on that. At the end of the day, these things are very important, and insurance companies are going to look at that, and you've got to be able to produce the fact that you're taking those steps. I'm a big believer in education. A lot of companies don't know where to start, don't know where to go. Education is the key. I believe I've got a 3-day seminar on my Cybertrends website that we take a company kind of a holistic approach around cybersecurity all the way through, and it ties itself back into the insurance conversation. And one of the things that I want companies to know out there is your insurance premiums can be, once you define what your assets are and how much your premiums will be, you can determine how much you're going to spend. But I don't want companies to think that this is a hundreds of thousands of dollars investment to implement various types of controls. There's free versions of multi-factor authentication out there. There's different tools that you can use that it doesn't cost you a lot of money, but you need to put the effort and energy into understanding what in cyber insurance looks for the business, and then what do we need to work backwards from there? What tools and technologies do we need to put in to make sure that we can qualify for that insurance in the event of a breach?
Yeah, and I'll add to that about the education piece and what Cybertrends can offer. It's not only one-time training; it's ongoing training, and that is something that's asked on the application as well. Is it ongoing training? Who's the provider of the education? I mean, if it's not on the application now, it will be. So it's very important to continually hammer home the points about phishing attempts by criminals and how you can mitigate that as an employee of a company. And it's continual education. That's ultimately what they'll be looking for.
Okay, well, that's great. That's good. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time today. I appreciate it. If somebody needed to get a hold of you to get more information on the applications or possibly apply for an application, how would they do that?
So my email address is jarmstrong@mycorinsurance.com. Telephone number is 587-352-0545. And you can find me on LinkedIn as well, and I respond to those message requests on there. And all communication within 24 hours. Happy to help and to talk to you about cyber insurance and any other insurance need that you have.
Great. Thanks for your time again. As always, great to see you. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.
Thanks, Tim.
Hey, hope you enjoyed the episode. Remember, if you know somebody that wants to be our next guest, please click the link below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe so you never miss another episode.